everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. I go by Ree, and on my channel we are telling our money where to go so we're not left wondering where it went. Today we're gonna hop right into the expense check-in for February 13th through the 28th, and then we're going to budget my first paycheck of March. So let's hop right on in here. As you can see, February ended, let's just see, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spend days, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 no spend days. My goal was 18. And so as you can see on my tracker, this is from Lena Budgets. We ended with 15 no spend days and 13 whoops days. My goal was 18. So for me, no spend days is when I'm spending within my budget. So this doesn't mean, spending money that I budgeted for myself, grocery, gas, anything that's coming out of my sinking funds, things that I specifically set aside for, those are no spends. The whoops days, spend days, are when I'm spending money that I did not budget for, I did not anticipate. So let's get into these details. It is Wednesday when I'm filming this. Hopefully you guys have been having a great week so far. Productive week as well. So here's the crazy part. I'm gonna zoom you in just a little bit, but you can see we've spent $1,015.27 over the last 2 weeks. I know, super crazy, but we're gonna wrangle that in here in March. Okay, so the 14th, let's see. Oh, so this was Galentine's night. So went to drinks and dinner and a concert with 2 of my girlfriends. Had an absolute blast. Went to see Ari Lennox. I think I might have mentioned that in a prior video. So I spent $27.85 for a round of drinks at the Rio, and then $27 for a round of drinks at the Summit Concert Hall. One of my girlfriends paid for dinner for us as her gift. And then I don't know why I put life insurance in there. I must have not included it in my budget with me. I must have forgot it because I don't track my bills over here. If you watch my budget with me's, I keep my bills in my bank account, just pay them electronically, automatically, all that good stuff. But I must have missed it. That's why I brought it over here, just to account for it. Had Wendy's that day for $11.01. I know I went to another event this day and I was running around, running errands, didn't have time to sit down and meal prep and eat what I had here. So that's why I added that there. The 16th, I remember this day because I was going back and forth about door dashing Papa John's, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it. I was not in the mood for anything extra that day. So that was $37.23. All of this, as you can see, just coming from my buffer. The 17th, got gas for $52.55. Had to do a small road trip with my significant, so my gas bill was a little bit higher that trip. The 18th, this was also another busy event day. I was kind of going from event to event to event. So I grabbed some McDonald's on the way out the door. And then we ended the night. This was another concert night. It was a free concert though, but we did end the night going to BJ's, grabbed some food and drinks. That was $62. On the 19th, got some more gas, and then went grocery shopping for $52. This was more for home items because I was still pretty good refrigerator and cabinet wise on food for my last grocery trip. And then got invited to another concert the end of March. And so that ticket was $35. So I went ahead and paid for that. Then I set my lock appointment, which is on Saturday. So excited. It's my 3-year lock anniversary. So my appointment is this Saturday. So I paid the $40 deposits online. Took that from my beauty envelope. Then also went and got an oil change. It was beyond time. Like I was in like the negative miles, which I've never done before. So I knew it was time to get over to Honda. And I got my oil change, and then my filters changed, cabin filter, oil filter. So all in all, that trip was $242.59. I took $90 from my car maintenance envelope, and then the rest just came from emergency. Still considering that no spend because I had those funds set aside for that. Then the 21st, went to another concert and just grabbed a couple of drinks for me and my friends. So yeah, I went to a lot of concerts in February, which spurred a lot of my extra spending, but it's all good. We'll make up for that in March. And then the 23rd, I went and got some stuff for my family. My dad had a small procedure, and so I went to go grab some things for him so he can be comfortable at home. And then I grabbed a shirt. We were celebrating Black History Month at my job, and I grabbed a shirt from Target from their HBCU Black History Month collection. So that was a no spend as well because I had some money in my clothes envelope and then money in my family envelope. And then you guys, I got my Beyonce tickets on the 23rd as well. So that was $312.80. And if you've been following my channel, that was a no spend day because guess what? I used my re-envelope, my re-challenge to save up. I had started saving. I went back and looked July, as soon as the album came out. I started saving because I knew a tour was going to be coming. And so I used this money from my re-envelope to pay for my Beyonce tickets. And then I did get it insured just to make sure, because you never know. And then y'all know the Ticketmaster fees and all that. So I don't know, all the rumors and stuff about it being, $5,000 and all that, which, I mean, it is. If you want to be on the floor, do what you do. If you got the money, I'm not blaming you. I will be there too. But for me personally, as long as I'm in the 100s section, I'm good. I don't care where I am in the theater or in the stadium, but 100s, that's my sweet spot. And so I was able to get a 100 level ticket. I think it was $250 the base, and then the rest, what is that, $50 something dollars, $60 whatever is the fees and Ticketmaster and what in my insurance. So yes, I spent a total of $1,015 or $27. But some of that, well, actually most of it was not budgeted for, and so my goal for March is definitely to kind of wrangle that in. So far, my March is looking pretty uneventful, which in this case, as you can see, is a good thing. I did share on Instagram, if you don't follow me there, same handle, Reby Budgeting. So this is my what my March is looking like so far. I know I have a friend's weekend this weekend, so I factored that in into my spends, no spends / will factor into my budget on the 15th. So yeah, looking forward to reaching my goal of 20 no spends for the month of March. I will keep tracking that on my no spend tracker. And then also this month, we'll be starting my side hustle. Stay tuned for that because I mentioned I do have some trips planned for 2023. And so, for me and my budget right now, my day job takes care of all of my major bills, all of my major responsibilities. However, in order to stretch that, I just need some more money. So I will be starting a side hustle this month. So stay tuned for more information on that. And my side hustle money will be going strictly towards the trips that I have planned. All right, so let's jump into our budget with me for the first paycheck of March. This will include my small, I'm just going to put it all in one category of salary because breaking it out, just doing the most. So let's just put it all one big bucket. So this does include my small Colorado tax refund. So we're budgeting $2,452. I mentioned this before, but if you're new, catch you guys up. I rarely get refunds, and for me, that's not a bad thing. It just means that, you know, all of my elections, withholdings, etc., was right, and I'm bringing home as much as I can each paycheck. So most times I just be crossing my fingers that I don't owe anything, but I do owe for 2022 on the federal level. It's $190. I'm just gonna set aside that money each paycheck between now and when it's due, which I think is April 18th. And then I got a small refund from the state of Colorado. And so I just included it. I'm just going to include it and budget it all together with my salary for this week. So we will be able to hit some savings challenges, which is rare for the first paycheck of the month because that's when I pay my mortgage, which is my biggest bill. So let's get into the numbers here. So first, and I do have to turn my booklet. Sorry if that is annoying, but I will turn it back. So we're going to pay our mortgage of $1,416. And then we're going to pay, I have 2 Capital One cards. And they're both due before my next paycheck. So we're just going to pay both of them on this paycheck for $420. And then I have 2 subscriptions coming out as well of $56. And I think that's my sorority box and then my Nest camera. And I'm not mistaken, that should be all of my bills for this check. Again, because I pay mortgage on this check, I try to not pay too many of my other bills. And luckily for me, my due dates also align pretty easily, so I can do that. So we're going to start with $24.52 and subtract mortgage, subtract our Capital Ones, and then subtract our subscriptions. So that'll leave us, I keep doing this. I did this the last time I did my budget with me. So that'll leave us with $560, but that totals $1,892. Then from there, we're going to budget our variable expenses. So this is where I cashed off my gas, spending money, groceries, the small expenses that I carry around with me in my wallet. So we're going to start with spending. It's going to get its usual $25. Grocery this week, we're going to up it to $100. What I'm realizing is that, you know, now that I'm back on a more serious and consistent meal planning, you know, I'm just wanting to keep certain things in my refrigerator and in my cabinets. And so we're going to see how that 100 does. Gas is going to get its usual $60. Blessings will get 5. Coffee, beauty, and miscellaneous will all get 5 as well. And then if we add that up, us $205 going into my wallet, and then we'll subtract that from $560, leaving us with $355. So again, just to remind you all, if you've been joining me on this journey, or to let you know, this year for 2023, my savings goal are definitely more important than my sinking funds. And so I've been budgeting accordingly. So what we're going to do with this $355 is start off with our stuffing some of our savings challenges, which, like I said, I typically have a hard time getting to my savings challenges on the first check because of my bigger bills for the month. So this check, we are going to be stuffing, let me see what my total is. So a total of $94 in my savings challenges. I'm not going to detail that out here just because I'm hitting quite a few of them. So definitely feel free to come back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, but I'll go through each of the savings challenges when I actually stuff them. I know I'm putting some money into YouTube, my general cash savings. I'm going to hit date nights, roll the dice. I'm going to catch up on my $20 family challenge because I missed one of my stuffings in February. And then I do have an IOU for one of my Run Frugal Introvert challenges. So we'll just be spreading that around my savings challenges on Friday when we get paid. And then for my sinking funds, I think I can write these out, but I am going to hit my personal binder. I'm going to hit my close envelope. We're going to put 20 in there. And then future is going to be getting 10. Because like I said, since we have some extra money from our Colorado refund, I'm going to hit my sinking funds. And it does not oppose what I just said, but just because I have some extra funds, I'm going to spread them around. And then I also have a plan for my next check in March to hit my savings challenges pretty hard again. So just as an FYI, this is the last amount that I need to make sure my appointment is completely paid for, including the service, tip, all of that. Health, I'm going to be putting $23. I did order some protein powder and some BCAAs. So that's what that'll be going to. And then I'm going to hit my new personal envelope, Cherie, for $10. And then travel, $10. And this is just generic travel, but because I have those trips coming up, it'll be used somewhere in between vacation, travel, something like that. All right, let me see how I want to do this. Oh, I am going to hit vacation. That'll be $20. And then I'm going to hit family. I might have to go off on here just a little bit, but it's all good. Kiddos, holidays. I'm going to start my Thanksgiving tracker. Parents. Ooh, I think we're going to make it shop small. Because I have been eyeing some things on Etsy from some of the budgeting channels here on YouTube. So don't be surprised if you see my name pop up on your order list. All right, so we made it. Okay, so family is going to be getting $10. Kiddos, $5. Holidays, $10. Parents, $30. Mother's and Father's Day is quickly approaching. And then shop small, what'd I say, 10? Nice. And then taxes, 42. That's going to be a new envelope for me again, because like I said, number one, I owe for 2022. And then number two, with my side hustle that I'm trying to start, I will need to put the money aside, put the taxes aside, because most of these jobs, side hustle jobs, do not take taxes out. And so this will be a new envelope for me. So let's add up what is going into our sinking funds. Okay, and that is $231. And as always, we just double, triple check that we have given each dollar a job to do. So we're going to start with $24.52, subtract our bills of $18.92. Subtract what's going in our savings challenges of $94. Subtract the $205 that's going in my wallet. And then, whoops. I think we made a mistake somewhere here. I might have been over here. Let me just double check that. Okay, so I figured out what I did. I missed my high priority binder, which we're gonna hit birthdays and Christmas. I'm just put it up here. So I'm like, hold up. Okay, so B-Day is going to get just 5. I don't have any birthdays coming up too soon. And then Christmas is going to get 25 because I want to front load Christmas as much as possible this year. That way come, you know, September, October, I'm pretty much done stuffing Christmas and then can start preparing, whether that's for the new year or preparing for Valentine's Day. Okay, so now that we did that, we should be at 261 here. And again, let's just make sure we got that right. Boom. And we did in fact give each dollar a job and a place to go. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're not subscribed to this point, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see my next upload while I actually stuff my savings challenge, my wallet, and my sinking funds. That should be on Friday, which is payday. Yay. Because I know y'all know my wallet is pretty much empty, so I'm ready to get some money in there. Definitely leave a comment below. Let me know how your February went. I did do just some small reels on Instagram. February, like I said, as y'all saw, kind of went crazy. So from a update standpoint, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do some Instagram reels. I'm not going to do a full YouTube video, but March I will make sure to come back and do a update here on YouTube. But if you missed them on Instagram, go ahead and check that out. Same handle, Ruby Budgeting. Again, thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me. I look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. Until then, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you Friday.